dirty.
Richard Blackwood, known and loved by millions of people for his comedy, TV and radio presenting. But how many of us would ever believe that he would take up the art of Muay Thai as a hobby? Now this is no laughing matter. This stuff is serious. There was no way I was going to let Richard have all the fun. I had to get involved.
Let's go!
We began with just a few of us, and I was fighting as well as training, and Tyrone Alexander was here in the early days, and we used to fight and train together, and it developed from there.
I started here about a year ago and I stopped, right, and I was working and blah blah, and I was afraid to come back. Right, I'm not gonna lie, right, because obviously you train, you know what it's like, and I thought, no, I've got to come back, right, do you know what I mean? And when I heard you guys wanted to come down as well, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get Lee and the guys some publicity because they're the best team out here, right, do you know what I mean, without a doubt. So, you know, they've got pure champions, right, do you know what I mean, that are, and they're very, very humble, but right now you're looking at champions standing around you, just, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted them to come here.
Big jab, left kick. Left jab, on the cross. Elbow, on the cross. Low left kick. 50 inch. Let's go. Everyone now, press up. Let's go. On the knuckle. Keep working. Come on.
When you watch it, it looks quite rough and it looks like it teaches you how to be brutal, but it's nothing like that. It's conditioning. Right, do you know what I mean? It teaches you the original art of Muay Thai, right, do you know what I mean? And also gives you so much confidence generally. I mean, like literally, when I first came back, I mean, it wasn't that long when I first started, and I was afraid to look at the punches, and he was telling me, look at the punches, and blah, blah. And I mean, now I'm looking, I mean, I'm still shook of the punches, you know, especially when my man here gets at you. Right. But the bottom line is he teaches you the confidence and just gives you self-esteem. Do you know what I mean? It feels good when you finish training and you leave here. There's a real sense of achievement.
Straight right, left hook, low kick. Concentrate on them defences, okay? Now, ready? Good. And see I'm hitting him. I want you to hit each other. Try and knock him off balance a little bit. Tidy up.
Got a big mouth, but I'm not shooting you.
Oh, sorry, Richard. It's on you. On your back, guys. On your back. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done.
What does the medicine ball feel like?
Why don't you show it? Just lay on the floor.
I don't mind.
No, it feels like when it hurts. Right? You can't. You see the guy smiling, right? But that's because we gotta be machismo in here. We can't act like myself. So when it hits in your stomach, you gotta pretend that it's all right, but it hurts. Right?
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand up when you go.
I'd like to know that Lee can train me to the point where I can enter a competition, but I don't have to. Right, do you know what I mean? I want to be able to know, because as I said, it's true confidence building, this discipline, right? I would advise anybody out there that does any kind of martial arts to try it, because it's a completely different discipline. And if you want to learn from the best, no disrespect, you've got to come to Lee, right, do you know what I mean? You can go to the others and get warmed up, then come to me and let me show you how it's done, right? And I'm not even lying when I say this. Yesterday I was at a gym, and this guy said to me, "Do you do Muay Thai?" Right? And I said, "Yeah." I said, "How long have you been doing it?" He said, 10 months. Bro, when he threw his punches and his combinations, I said, "Nah, 10 months with Lee." Trust me. And I told you, he said where he went. I'm not going to tell you where, but he was rubbish. That's all I'm saying. And that's 10 months. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know who you are.
One thing I say to people, you know, you don't have to come in the gym and bow to me. You know, you can come in the gym, I want you standing tall, I want you looking confident, that's what I want out of you. And I want you the same when you walk away from the gym. You don't have to bow to me, and you don't have to pay homage to me. Just walk out the gym confident, that's what I get out of it.
Eltham Warriors, never forget it, #1.